Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to go through all the new toys you will be able to get in patch 11.1 and I will try to explain what these different toys will do. Sadly, I haven't been able to collect all these different toys, so we can only assume a little bit, but I still think it's interesting to see what some of these toys will be, and especially some of them are going to be extremely cool or also extremely useful. Let's start with the new toys that are linked to the Delves. And here, the first one that I want to mention is the Delve Obot 7001. So this one is definitely going to be one of the most useful toys that you will be able to get in the War Within, because as you can see, you will be able to use it to get teleported to any random bountiful delve that you haven't done already. So it means that if, for instance, you want to go to another delve and you're really far from this one, you will be able to use that in order to go there. Again, this is random, but if you only have maybe one or two remaining and they're really far, you know you will go to one of the two. And so overall, I think this is something that is going to be extremely useful. It's going to allow a lot of players to win quite a lot of time. And it has a 1 hour cooldown, so it means that you can use it multiple times during the day. So overall, I think this is going to be a really useful toy. And as you can see, you will be able to buy it from Reno Jackson. And you will need to simply progress through Season 2 of the Delves in order to purchase it from Reno Jackson. Then after that, with your different undercoins, you will be able to buy these two over toys. So first you have the Throwaway Gangster Disguise. Disguise yourself as a certified Undermine Gangster, fooling the locals into leaving you alone for 20 minutes. So this is something that will probably also be very useful in the new zone, Undermine, because it means that like that you won't be able to be attacked by all the random mobs that are around in the zone, and there are quite a lot of them. So this is definitely going to be a very useful toy, and as you can see, it will last for 20 minutes and it has a 1 hour cooldown. So definitely a great toy to have with you. And then you also have the Spotlight Materializer 1000. And here you will simply be able to put the spotlight on a party member and it has a 1 hour cooldown. So this one is pretty straightforward. You will simply be able to put this lightning on one of your fellow players, and it's mostly about cosmetics. Now, let's go through all the different toys you will be able to get from the new factions in Undermine. First of all, from all the 4 cartels, you will be able, for each of them, to get a new banner toy that you will be able to plant on the ground in order to have the banner and the main logo of your cartel showing up on the ground. So again, this is something that is really just used for cosmetic purposes, and you will be able to buy them from each of the main renowned quartermasters for each of the cartels, and you will be able to purchase them with your different resonance crystals. Then each of these different cartels will also offer you another toy. So first, for the Venture Co, you will be able to also buy this Throwin Sawblade toy. And so here, as you can see, you will be able to throw the Sawblade to a friendly player. And so this is something that probably will just allow them to receive the Sawblade. This is very similar to these little paper boats that you can do, or like the little paper planes that you can throw to some of the people in your group. So definitely something that will maybe be funny, but nothing too crazy, and it has a 5 seconds cooldown, as you can see. Then for the Barge cartel, you will also be able to get this Storefront-in-a-Box. Place a goblin market stall designed to last for 15 minutes, can only be used outdoors. So this one, I'm really not sure what it will do. I'm not sure if it's only for cosmetic purposes or not. But basically, you will be able to spawn this little goblin market stall, and this is something that will last for 15 minutes, which is quite a long time. Then after that, for the Steam Widow cartel, we will also be able to get this really exciting, everlasting Noggenfogger Elixir. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Noggenfogger Elixir, this is an item that has been in the game since Vanilla WoW that you can get in Tanaris. And basically, each time you use it, you have a chance at either getting transformed into a skeleton, having your size reduced, or also gaining the buff Snowfall. So this is something that is very nice that a lot of players have been using over the years, and now you will be able to have it indefinitely. It will only cost you 50 silvers each time. So this is definitely, in my opinion, going to be a very cool toy and very interesting one overall. And so I'm definitely happy with this one. Then finally, for the Blackwater cartel, we also have this personal fishing barge, and so here you will be able to use that to get a raft that will allow you to go on the water. So this is something that is pretty cool. We already have some of these boats available in game that you can use in order to then fish and everything in the middle of the sea. But here it will be another one with the design of the goblins, which I think is pretty nice. And while we're on the topic of fishing, we are actually getting 3 new bobber toys in this new patch. So first we have the Artisan Beverage Goblet Bobber. So here you will be able to replace your fishing bobber with a Blobbing Artisan's Beverage Goblet for 1 hour. And as you can see, it will be sold by Blair Bass with some of the new fish items from this patch. Then you also have the limited edition Rocket Bobber. So here again, you will be able to change it for a Rocket Bobber, which I think is fun. And then you also have the organically sourced Wellington Bobber. And here, just to show you exactly what they will look like. So this is the can one right here, which I think is pretty nice. Then you have the hot dog one, which is really cool in my opinion. And finally, you also have the rocket one, which is actually the same as the little rocket from Warhead, which I think is pretty cool. After that, actually, we have another Cartle related toy, and this is this one right here, the Atomic Regoblinator, that will come from the Dark Fuse Solutions 5th Secret Cartel. And so here, as you can see, you will be able to deploy a device that will temporarily goblinate anyone you convince to step onto it. So this one is really cool. Basically, you will be able to have the same as the Atomic Recalibrator, where you will place this thing on the ground and anyone that steps onto it will be transformed into a goblin. The only thing that we're not sure yet is whether it will include different type of goblins and everything, if you will already have an armor or anything like that, or if it will just change your race, which is still cool. It means that, for instance, if you're doing like a raid, you can have everyone as goblins, which again, I think is extremely fun. My only complaint is that this toy has a 12 hours cooldown, which I think is way too long, but this one, for instance, also has the same cooldown, so probably that's gonna remain like that. After that, we have this toy right here, the Fireworks Hat. So here you will be able to get it from the treasure Fireworks Hat. Personally, I haven't found it yet in the PTR. But basically, you will be able to put this hat on your head, and each time you will jump, you will have some fireworks coming out of your hat, which I think is pretty cool. And this is something that will last for 15 seconds, and it has a 10 minutes cooldown, which is not too bad. Then we also have some toys that are linked to the new scrapping activity or system in this new patch. And so here, this scrapping activity will be something you will be able to unlock when reaching Renon 2 with the cartels of Undermine. And so as you can see, these include here the Undermine supply crate. So you will be able to buy it with the different items you will get from scrapping. And here it will carry your crate full of Undermine supplies and knickknacks. So again, not exactly sure what it will do, but you'll probably be like just spawn this crate on the ground and then people will be able to click on it to get some things from it. And then next to that, we also have the Uncracked cold ones. Place a rack of assorted Caja Cola flavors to share with your friends. And again, these are normally drinks. So again, you'll probably just be able to put that on the ground and people will be able to click on it. And like that, everyone will be able to share some drinks. Then after that, we have another toy that this time will be linked to the new raid, and this is this explosive Hearthstone. So this is a new Hearthstone customization you will be able to get. And this one will normally drop from this boss right here. Right now it doesn't appear in the loot table, but normally it should be something you can get from this boss and from the new raid. Then from the new raid, we also have the following ones. So you have this one right here, the Gallagio Pipeline Rerouter. For no good reason, reroute the Gallagio's Fountain Plumbing to your location. And so here it will come from the achievement A Good Day to Die Hard. So this one here, as you can see, is this achievement right here. A Good Day to Die Hard. Defeat Mugsy, Heads of Security, while all players are dyed the same color in Liberation of Undermine. And so Mugsy is this one right here, Mugsy, Heads of Security. And then next to that, we also have these two other toys that will be linked to the new raid. First, you have the Take Home Flarendo and the Take Home Torq. Strike a pose and snap a picture with Torq or with Flarendo. And these two are the two bosses right here from the Cauldrons of Carnage. As you can see, this is Flarendo, which will be a mount at some point. and this is Torq. And so apparently you'll still be able to take some pictures with these different bosses. And it's not really sure exactly how you will be able to get these new toys, but at least we know they're there. Then we also have this other toy right here, the G.O.L.E.M Junior. Take control of the G.O.L.E.M Junior for 30 minutes. So here, not exactly sure what it will do. Probably you will be able to go on top of this machine, and this is something that will last for 30 minutes. Not exactly sure if you will be able to, for instance, attack mobs and do things with this, or if it's really just for the cosmetic appearance. We'll have to wait and see. And finally, next to that, we also have two new PvP toys. So first, there is the Explosive Victory. Emanate an aura of victory that you will be able to get from the world quest defeating the Underpin in the Ringing Deeps. And then finally, we will also get this Prized Legends Pennant, which is the normal pennant toy that you get each season. And so this is something normally you will get also from PvP. So these are all the new toys that so far we know we will be able to get in patch 11.1. Personally, I'm very excited for some of them, and also I can't wait to see exactly what some of the toys that we're not really familiar with yet will do. And so, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about some of these new toys, if you're excited or not, and also in general, if you're excited or not for patch 11.1. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!